And first at 10, the winter blast blowing into Texas. This weather is bringing freezing rain and ice. And tonight we have team coverage. Our squad of meteorologists and reporters are tracking everything we need to know, from the state's power grid to treacherous travel. But right now we start with Weather Chief Bill Taylor. And Bill, this is only day one.
Yeah, day one, Henry, and temperatures the story. We've had some precipitation, almost a misty drizzle falling this evening in the city, but the numbers are in our favor. Just above 32 for San Antonio, but as close as we can get. Right now in the city it's 33, elsewhere below freezing. Look at Bandera, Bernie, Helotes, all at 30, 33 Randolph, 35 Lackland. Then you go down Highway 90 for 37 to 36 at Hondo. Still a couple of 40s on the map. It's all about where these numbers lie. Now, I look at visibility as a proxy for the light drizzle, the mist in the air, and there's not very much. Visibility has improved in San Antonio, and measurable rain that you pick up on radar is very, very sparse. You move up I-35 and it picks up a little bit near Austin as far as some of the freezing rain and light sleet. But remember, a winter storm watch for San Antonio west of Del Rio, a winter storm warning for the Texas Hill Country, where we still expect significant icing. In fact, the worst of this three-day event is still to come, Henry. Coming up, ice accumulation forecast. I'll show you the newest model guidance.
We'll see you soon. Thanks so much, Bill. And the other big headline tonight, the power grid. Many of you are anxious about this as we near the 2-year anniversary of the winter storm. KENS 5 reporter Matt Houston is live tonight tracking the grid for us. Matt?
Yeah, and Henry, would you believe it's just not cold enough to be concerned tonight? In fact, you're not cranking the heat at this moment like you were, for example, around Christmas. We can demonstrate that with a live look at ERCOT's supply and demand forecast right now. You'll see plenty of space between the sort of teal colored demand line and the purple capacity line. The wider the gap between the two, the better off we are. Barring some disaster then at a natural gas facility tonight, we're just not concerned about blackouts. We are instead worried a bit about trees like the one above me here. While ice gathers on branches like these, they get a little bit heavier. They can fall sometimes on power lines. Power providers in the Hill Country say that will happen this week.
Trees are a big deal in terms of outages. Whether it's a winter storm watch like right now, or even if it's just a windy 30-mile-per-hour day. Either way, we're preparing for outages. We believe that it's not a matter of if, but when, and responding.
That was Tachi Hinojosa, CEO of the Central Texas Electric Co-op. They serve as parts of Kendall, Kerr, and Gillespie counties, where we are expecting more ice. Ryan Shoptaw will have more on the tree angle in just a moment. In fact, CTEC today sent their standby crews home to rest up and prepare to come in overnight. They'll also bring in more staff to answer the phones and take outage reports. Even with year-round tree trimming programs, Hinojosa acknowledged this problem with icy trees is simply just tough to avoid. We are not expecting these problems, though, in San Antonio. In fact, CPS Energy says they should have crews free and available tomorrow and Wednesday to go to the northern portions of our area, your Fredericksburgs, Bernies, Banderas, to help out the crews there as they're cleaning up from what they expect will be an icy week. We're live on the northwest side tonight. I'm Matt Houston, KENS 5.
Thank you so much, Matt, for that report. And let's take you to Bernie right now. KENS 5 reporter Hannah Tita is live there for us tonight. So, Hannah, what are you seeing?
Well, Henry, we're live near Interstate 10, which goes through Bernie. You can see not a lot of people are traveling behind me. Right now, rain is all drivers are contending with. TxDOT was out earlier today salting this main corridor. And like we heard from Bill, we are freezing. It feels really cold here in Bernie, but with more rain possible overnight, the tomorrow morning could be the biggest test of these preparations. A salt mixture sprayed on city roads to prevent ice from forming. Tonight, a steady drizzle caused dread with each drop in the temperature.
I think we might get some sleet, maybe some icing, and that could be pretty treacherous.
Flashback Funtiques will be closed tomorrow, as this winter weather gives owner Bill Howard flashbacks of the winter storm 2 years ago.
And we had no power for 2.5 days, and we were virtually just locked in.
Today, Bernie ISD told parents school has been canceled through Wednesday over concerns of dangerous driving conditions. Howard expects Main Street will also be a ghost town.
And we'll keep the heaters running, so it should keep it fairly warm. But I'm sure this building, being 100 years old, has weathered some pretty long and pretty cold winters.
While Howard braves the cold in Hill Country, his wife will be enjoying some heat in Mexico.
I'm going to take my wife to the airport either tonight or in the morning, not sure. Depends on the weather and what Bill Taylor has to say about it. Yes, I am kind of, sort of, yes.
Well, hopefully her flight is not impacted by this winter weather, but those who are traveling by car want to be careful heading north of San Antonio. As we've mentioned, there could be some icy spots. So we'll be out here in Bernie for the next few days covering the conditions for you, and you can also get up-to-date information on air. Reporting live in Bernie, Hannah Tita, KENS 5.
All right, thanks so much, Hannah, for that report.